If you want to buy cheap Ultimate Team coins, go and check out MMOPO.com and use the discount code EGHD at the checkout to get yourself 8% off your order. In this video, guys, I'm going to show you how to make a ton of coins every single week without failure. Team of the season is the easiest time to trade and make loads of profit. So I guarantee you, if you do the things in this video perfectly, you'll be able to double your coins, if not triple your coins every single week. Now, if you guys need help with trading, what you can do is join my Discord. The link will be in the description. There's almost 1,000 people. I was going to say 100. There's almost 1,000 people now in this Discord. It doesn't just trade as well. It does objectives help, squads building help, weekend league help, literally bronze pack, league SBC. Everything is covered in this Discord, so the link will be in the description. Come and join, and I'll also let you guys know when the next best time to do the methods in this video is going to be. I literally send out alerts and tag everybody so that you can all get involved and make coins easy. Without further ado, guys, let's get into the video. First of all, let me make some space. We've already done it. We've cleared them off the transfer list. So what I've been doing is stocking up on 82 rated gold rare players. I've been trying to go for good leagues, so the Serie A is a very good league to have, especially when there's an 83 or an 84 rated squad needed to complete an SBC. So many players like Luis Alberto, Lucas Leiva, I think Fabian, like there's loads of 83s and 84s that get chemistry, and therefore occasionally people throw in 82s. So we've been buying these for 700 coins there, 700 coins there. Some of these I'll be getting for about 750. I think Neves, Neves, obviously strong links with Moutinho in the centre mid position, and also the goalkeeper Patricio. I think that's actually a perfect link actually. So Portuguese and the same team. So he could be a very important player. Now, the reason why going for these are also very good, not just for SBCs that could be released around team of the season. These are really good investments because I actually picked up this De Jong really cheap, 350. But yeah, he should have been about the same, 700 or 800 coins. Another good thing, another good reason why you should be picking up 82 rateds. I've also got loads on my transfer list that I'm winning on bids, and this is how I've been doing it. I'll show you in just a second. We're going to pick up some more. It's because of the marquee matchups. So if you go to whatever's live, I haven't done it on this account. I've done it on my main account. So we have marquee matchups, and occasionally you'll get one of the teams here, or a couple of teams that are going to be part of the 82 rateds that you've built. So for example's sake, these requirements here, you can just about see them just under my webcam. Liverpool players, Arsenal players, and then all the other requirements, right? So what happened was, when this first got released, Shaqiri, the 82 rated right wing, shot up to like literally 5,000 or 6,000 coins. I think you can go onto the market now and get them for like 2,000 coins. So if you would have had like a ton of him, like we've got, a ton of these players, let's say there's a marquee matchups of any of these clubs, it's very likely that a player that goes for like 800 coins now will shoot up to 2, 3, 4, maybe 5,000 coins. It depends what the pack rewards are. If it's a good pack for the amount that it costs to complete the SBC, you can make some insane profit. So that's what I've been doing. That's the methodology here, is to basically just pick up loads and loads of 82s. But today we've also got a leak that there is going to be an EFL Team of the Season SBC, or some stuff to complete, and what people are doing is stocking up on some 83s, which I think is a good idea if you can get them cheap. So let's go ahead and show you how I would pick my 83 rated players. So what you can do from the website Footpin. Footpin is my favorite. I find it the easiest, the quickest. Usually, obviously, it does crash at times like when Team of the Season's released, but it's one of the safest, reliable places to go. Obviously, I'm not advertising them. It's just I've used them for like the last few years and they've been great. So what you do is go up to this little thing, the SBC logo, come down to cheapest by rating, and then if we're looking for specifically 83, you can look on the little thing at the top. You can't see it because my webcam's in the way, but it says all. Now we've got all the 83 rated players, and we've got to organize them by the cheapest, by this column basically. I've got it set on PC. Now I am on PC, but you can change it to Xbox, so the price is going to be more accurate. So if we list it like that, now we can see the cheapest of the 83. So we've got Castells at the top, just scrolled out of view there. Castells, Casillas, Company, Cruz, Pereira, Andres Iniesta. Now, what players am I looking for? I know Diego Costa is going to be a great one. Justin's okay, he's from Bundesliga, that could get chemistry. We're looking for basically Serie A, La Liga, any of the top 5 leagues, and also some great nationalities. So you can see here, just there's already 3 Spanish players. Now, what we can do to spot which ones have the most potential, just open up a few of them on another tab. So we're going to go for Casillas, Castells, the goalkeepers. We've got Company as well, Cruz, Pereira. I'm going to look at Pereira. I'm going to look at Iniesta. I'm going to look at Costa. And what we're going to do is have a look at some graphs. So if you scroll down, you'll see the fluctuations. And this is obviously when some kind of pack has come out, which requires some 83 rateds, an SBC that comes out that requires 83 rateds, maybe some marquee matchups, maybe these spikes or something like that. So you can see that's pretty good. Let's scroll down to Casillas and see if we've got any more fluctuation here. So you can see if you can pick him up for like, you know, 800 to 1,000 coins, most of the time he's going for like 1,500 to 2,000 coins. And this is, you know, this is just an average of the day. This doesn't account for the fact that you can try to sell them at a much better point. Company here is actually more like, you know, 1,800 coins on PC. So I'm going to stay away from that one. Pereira as well. He's a lot more flat. He goes up at the same time as the others. But if you have a look, go back to Casillas, there's a lot more potential in that one. Castell's a lot more potential. Iniesta here, let's have a look at this. Spanish, obviously, and he also links with all the CSL players. Not CSL, sorry, Japanese. So that one's actually not a great one. So we're going to not go for Iniesta. Let's go to Costa. You can see here, probably the best potential. He's going for 1,500 on PC. So if we can get someone to open bid for like 1,200 or below, that would be really good. Because at the bottom here is 1,200 coins, and now most of the time he spends up at 2,000 coins. So this is going to be probably our best bet. So what would I do now is I would go onto the market. So let's go onto the market. I'd obviously put in a Diego Costa, and hopefully, that's probably not the best way. There we go. So what we're going to do is put in, not a buy now, we're going to put in a max bid. Let's put in 1,200 to see what pops up. So 17 minutes away, we're going to go for 1,200 coins for him, 1,200 coins for him, and 1,200 coins for him. Now, there may have been opportunities. If you ever see 83s like this that are cheaper than this, always pick them up, because at some point they will always go up. Now, that's up to 40 minutes. My cut-off point is usually half an hour, just so you can keep enough space on the transfer lists or the transfer targets, because you only have 50 on the transfer targets, and at the moment we've got 36. So let's actually get rid of those and move them over to our transfer list. So we're going to keep some in the club to make as much space as possible, and we're just going to send them all the way up to the transfer list like this. And how much space do we have now? We haven't got a lot, so we can't really do the bronze pack method at the moment because we just don't have enough space to be able to like sell the player fitnesses and sell the bronze packs and players and stuff. So we're going to try and fill up this transfer targets with 83 rated players. We've got 150,000 coins to spend. At the end of this episode, if everything goes right, we could turn about 200k into about 300 or 400k. Next one is going to be Oscar from the CSL, obviously Brazilian. He gets a lot of great links. You can see there 1 minute left at 1,200. So how about we put in max of 1,000, see what comes up. So this is more like it. Maybe we can get these ones for cheaper. So we're going to start off by bidding. We'll start with 800 and see how many of these we get. We've got 25 minutes remaining there. We probably won't get them for about 800 coins. Actually, let's change the search again. Let's go to 1,100 and see what pops up. We'll go for 1,100 on him. We'll go for, we've just bid on that one. We've bid on that one. So yeah, we'll see what happens with these four. The key to this trading method is to not get greedy. Be patient, because you don't want to overbid on something. So with Talisca, we'll just put in 1,000. Illaramendi is also another great option. We'll put on a bid there for 900. If we don't get it, we don't get it. 1,000 there, we're going to avoid that one. 950 for this. We're going to go for a bid of 800. It's unlikely that with a player of this high quality, with a lot of people looking at him, you'll get him for 800. But guys, just put your bid on, move over to the next player, come back to the transfer targets every 5-10 minutes, remove the ones that you didn't get, and start searching again. And eventually you'll get ones for like 700 or 800 coins that you can already sell for 1,200 coins. But what we're doing here is we're going to hold on until 6 PM tonight, and hopefully something is released which will push the prices of the players that we've invested into by double. Hopefully that's the plan, at least double. Alright guys, quick update now to the transfer list and the investments that we have gone for. So if we could start off with the transfer targets, you can see we've picked up a mixture of 82s and 83s. With the 83s, I've gone up to 1,100 coins for these if they are a good nationality in a good league. Now, CSL isn't a great league, but Brazilians in CSL is a good nationality to have. So Talisca, Paulinho, obviously Paulinho's an 84, but you guys know what I mean. Obviously, Spanish La Liga, we've also gone up to about 700 or 800 coins for the 82s. And about 1,100, 1,200 for the 83s, just because I know Diego Costa, he will go up to 2.5 with ease, as long as the correct SBC gets released. I've also bidded on a few 81s, and the reason why is because if you can get them for like 350, 450, I know that they're worth like 800 to 1,000 coins, and there probably is a good opportunity to sell them out. But this is what it looks like when you're doing the open bids, because you don't get everyone. In fact, most of them you don't actually get. So what we can do here is press the right trigger, get rid of those. I was looking at some Lengleys as well. We're probably going to start moving up to more expensive investments soon. But what you can do, or what has been actually done right now, Just to give you an example, maybe this might happen in the future if you're watching this in a week or two's time. An SBC was released, which is basically the 82 double and also the 82 to 88. Now, in the 82 to 88, I think you need something like 7 gold players, which is not much of a requirement at all. So that's not really affected the players that we've gone for. But if you go to the 82 plus double, what this is, it requires an 82 rated squad. So the thing is, this should make our players go up a little bit, and it has a little bit. So let's go and compare some of the players on the market. So if I put in just a popular player that I'm pretty sure we've got on this account. I'm doing this trading on multiple accounts at the moment, so I don't know which account's got what. But if we put in 1,200 coins, there's actually quite a lot. There's quite a lot, so it really hasn't affected the market too much. I think it would be quite hard to get them for 1,100. Let's see how many are at 1,100. So obviously, what I could do is list up for lazy buyers and list up for like 12, 13, maybe even 14, 1,500 coins and get the occasional buy. But what I'm going to do with all the 82s that I've got is just hold off, because I know that usually when these SBCs are released like that by EA, the ploy is to get them to take off as many tradable 82s off the market. They're getting you to buy these 82s to do this upgrade pack, and they're giving you 282 untradables in return. So the ploy is to kind of starve the market a little bit, but we're not going to buy into that. We're going to wait out, and hopefully some kind of EFL upgrade pack or something comes out, or some kind of league upgrade pack, and that requires rare golds and also at least an 82 rated squad. That would push up the players that we've invested in, and all of the people in our Discord as well, because I've been giving out the advice to do exactly the same as me. You just have to be patient. Obviously, I could sell all these players right now for profit, but I want to maximize my profit. In the meantime, I'm going to keep looking on the market for some things, but most likely I got some icon swaps tokens to do on my Road to Glory account, so I'm going to go over and do that and wait for these investments to rise. Actually, before we do that, I forgot to say that I actually got an Eder Militao for a really good price. So I bought him for 5,500 coins with a shadow on him. As you guys know, with a shadow, he should be at least 7,000 or 8,000 at an absolute minimum, sometimes a little bit more, depending on when it is in the weekend league. So if we put in shadow quickly to see how much he's selling for, I'm going to list up this card as well. So if we put in 7,000, to be fair, there's one for 7,000. That doesn't usually happen. They're usually at least 7.5 up to 8. So let's put in up to 8 and see how many on the market. So because the weekend league's not on, they are selling a little bit cheaper. So I'm going to wait until Thursday to sell mine, as I've got so many coins at the moment. Obviously, if I didn't have any coins, I would sell him so I can then use those coins to make more profit. But we have absolutely no pressure on ourselves to sell just, for the sake of it right now. So we're going to wait off until our 82s and 83s have risen in price. So guys, we are back on the account now, and it is now, well, actually it's about 7:30 p.m, which means an hour and a half ago the SBCs and the new content was released. Let's have a look at what it is. It's currently Tuesday after EFL and the community team of the season was released, which means we were expecting something to do with a guaranteed team of the season from EFL, and we have got that. And what the requirements are, let's have a look. I think it's an 83 rated squad. It is an 83 rated squad with minimum of 1 English player, but the team chemistry is 60, so it's not going to be too demanding. And what this basically means is it's going to increase the price of anything from 82 to 84 rated cards, mostly 83 rated, but because this is not repeatable, I repeat, this is not repeatable. Unfortunately, it's not going to go up in price massively, although it is going to give us a massive selling opportunity for us. So here is the new player that we get. It's Team of the Season White. It's a really awesome card. Obviously, perfect links there with Phillips, who's a big player. Whether you have this purple League SBC card or even the Team of the Season card, that's going to be an amazing combination. So in anticipation for that, that's why they've released the bronze and the silver pack, and they're given slightly more rewards, because what they want to do is promote people to do the bronze packs more right now, so that they, it doesn't dry up and become really expensive to complete the English 2 or the EFL Championship player SBC. So what we're going to do is we are going to capitalize. So as you can see, we've got 88 players on our transfer list. We've got 18 in our transfer targets, and we should have a bunch of players as well in our club. Probably I'd say 30 or 40, maybe 20. Well, let's have a look now. So that's about 15, isn't it? It's actually about 15 players. I thought I might have had more. So yeah, 15 players there, and we have so far about 100 to 120 players in total to sell for double the profit right now. So let's have a look how much we're going to make. So let's go for the first player, Santi Cazorla. How much is he currently going for on the market? I had a quick check a second ago before I started recording this. He's going for 1,500 coins there. Let's lower this down to 1,400 coins. There are none on the market. So that's a really weird situation to be in, to have like literally a page or two of stuff. But then if you go down a notch, you can't sell them. So the thing is, you can see and you know this is going to sell because there's not that many under 30 minutes. Actually, there really is. It's very strange, but basically this situation right here where there's 3 pages going for 1500, this is going to dry up soon. He might start to go for 1600, but that's absolutely fine. We'll capitalize on this and start selling now for 1500 coins. We bought him for 700 coins, and so did we with all of the other 82 rated. Some of them maybe 750, but most of them 700 or 750. Now, when you have a bulk or mass amount of cards that are similar, what I recommend is not listing them up all at the same time, because what it's going to do is going to kind of put people off buying your cards. Just throw your card in every couple of minutes. This is obviously easy if you have a bunch of players like this that we can just go backwards and forwards with. But if you have like 20 players and it's only one player, I don't recommend just listing all 20 players up at once. Try to divide them and space them out a little bit. This is definitely more important if you're trying to sell larger, more expensive players, because there will be less competition on the market, and therefore you're basically ruining the amount of potential you can make by spamming your cards onto the market. When it's only 82s and 83s, it doesn't matter too much, but I'm still going to do the proper trading methods. I don't want to, spam the market with my cards. So what we're going to do now is check the price of each player. Let's go for Bauman. I'm guessing he didn't actually go up too much. That's just my guess, but it depends what the current requirements are in Footpin, because people follow Footpin quite a lot. Going to go down to 1300. There's one there for 1000. Probably could have bought it and just flipped it straight away. And there's some going for 1400 there. I can't be bothered to go and buy that one because we've got so many players to list right now. That's easy profit. And there's some going for 1500. Could probably get a sell for 1500, but it's a matter of 100 coins. And I just feel like it's not going to... This is like the tipping point. I don't think that these 82 rated are going to become much more expensive. You know what we'll do, though? We'll let's stop for 1500. If it doesn't sell, we'll bring him down to 1400 because it's 7:30 at the moment, and we have a good 2 or 3 hours where we should be able to achieve this selling point. So it has been, as you can see, a couple of minutes since I posted that Cazorla. So what I'm going to do, again, I'm going to post another Cazorla and then look up the next player, Zapata. And that way we can keep, all of the players divided and not listed and spammed onto the market. What? Zaporte? I don't even know what I'm typing. Zapata is what I'm looking for. So Iliramendi for 2,200. There's a few listed up there. Let's go for 2,300. And there are a lot more here. So what I'm going to do, because at the lowest point there was about 40 minutes, which means that if I list him up now and in half an hour's time, he should be selling basically. He'll be the one of the cheapest, hopefully in about half an hour. So he should get bought for about 1,300. Also Costa, let's have a look at Diego Costa, see how much he is going for right now. 2,300, same price, and there's quite that's 1,700. That's just such an easy buy, man. Just let me say I can get that. That's ridiculous. He was on the market for 50 seconds. That is crazy. It just goes to show you how lazy people are. We're going to list out for 2,300 and probably get quite a quick sale as well. That is just super fortunate for me. If I put 2,400, you can see quite a lot of his cards down at 10 minutes. Because he's 83 rated, I kind of want to stay listing up cards and within the half an hour. So we might be able to get away with 2,400. You know what? I'm going to do it. It's my first listing, so we're going to do it. 2,400. I've also got quite a few players here for 350 that are still rated 82. So the good thing is we're going to make the most amount of profit on these because this SBC does not require rare golds. So you can use these non-rares to make loads and loads of profit. Let's have a look at David Soria, his current price. I'm expecting him to be pretty much the same price as these guys. So we're putting 1,100 coins. Yeah, so he's going for, I'm going to say probably 1,100 coins. Guys, I can't believe what just happened. I just started recording. Basically, I was checking how much Eder Militao sells for with a Shadow Chem style because he should sell for about 7,000. You know what? I'm going to buy this one as well because it's just so easy. And I picked one up for 2,000 coins. So this is basically how much Eder Militao costs normally. But I was searching up with a Shadow and one popped up for cheaper. That's 5,000 coins profit instantly. So yeah, this is obviously a shadow trading method, which we will do in the future more often. We've done it a little bit in previous episodes, but we need to focus on obviously selling these golds first for 82s and 83s, and we can come back to this. So guys, we are now back after everything has been listed up and everything has been sold. As you can see, 98 notifications. That is what you want to see when you've been selling cards. Let's go and have a look at the prices that we sold them for. So the 83s were flying. They were flying. So they went pretty much for 2.5. I think Illaramendi 2.3, but we probably could have got 2.5. Especially as today there was another SBC released for the Team of the Week upgrade pack or whatever, which requires an 83 rated squad. But this is fine. We've doubled our coins from invested about 100,000 coins. Got about 200,000 coins back. Some of these cards don't sell for as much as I originally listed them for. So for example, Bauman would have sold between 1,300 and 1,500. We only had one Balotelli, but some of these cards were selling for like 1,100 or 1,000 coins. But that's fine. That is what is amazing about this trading method, is that you're buying these for 700 coins. They will not get cheaper. It's virtually impossible. I think this card price, you can get 600 coins, and the min price you can actually list them on the market is 700 coins, and they fly, you know, if you list them up for a buy now, 700 coins. So this is a absolutely no risk trading method that works every single time that you see 82 rated down at 700 to 800 coins. Buy them. One thing that you can do to go the extra step here to make more money, rather than just, you know, use the transfer list, and if you store 100 players on your transfer list and then 50 players on your transfer targets, obviously your club's going to be full. What you can do is obviously store more players in the club, but you're probably going to have like 15 to 30 players that are rated to, maybe not even 30, maybe only 20. But what you can do is go unassigned, which basically means keep buying cards, keep winning them on bids and stuff. So the way you do that is you win them on a bid, and then when they collect in here, you go to assign them to your club, and then when you're on the screen where it says you need to assign them, send them to a transfer list or your club, you just back out, exit and sort items later, and then your assigned pile will be massive. You will only be able to see 50 of them. I only recommend doing this if you don't want to open any packs and you don't want to play any FIFA, because it's you know, if you play FIFA, you probably need to use the transfer market occasionally to buy a squad fitness, to change a player or something like that. So if you are, you know, interested in investing and making a lot of coins with these 82 rated and 83 rated cards, you can go big, you can go unassigned, and that is what unassigned means. So if you've enjoyed this episode, guys, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to this channel. Also make sure you join the Discord group. The link is always in the description. We should be at about 1,000 people. Well, I know it's over 800 right now, so it's growing massively, and my goal is to get as many people into one of the biggest Discord groups to help with squads, objectives, bronze pack method, league SBC methods, and of course trading. So yeah, it'd be great if you can join. It's completely free, and that is going to be it. We are on now just under 300,000 coins. I might do a whole dedicated video to something like a bronze pack method. I know that's quite a lot of coins to deal with bronze pack method, but I get so many questions. But soon we will go on to something maybe like icon flipping once we get over 500,000 coins. So between 500,000 and 1 million coins, that is when we will really go for the bigger trading methods to maximize the amount of coins that you have and really utilize the amount of coins you have. But for now, this has been perfect. No risk investing, perfect stuff. And until the next episode, guys, I will catch you later. Bye-bye.